Our last Atari 2600 game ported to the Commodore 64 we're going to play this evening is one that I did not know had ever been ported to the Commodore 64. I literally had no idea. I was doing some research and looking, and then I said, no, this can't be. And then I looked and I was like, it is. It's not an official port. Again, this was a Atari 2600 exclusive. It was not released on any other systems. And there was a guy that made this game, and he made three. Well, he made one later, but he made mainly three games for the Commodore 64. Or I mean, for the Atari 2600. One of them was. One of them was credited for basically the video game crash in 1983. It was a little game called E.T. The second game he did, I'm kind of going in reverse order, was a little game called Raiders of the Lost Ark, which was, I mean, at the time I thought Raiders of the Lost Ark, I thought it was amazing. You know, it was beyond the scope of what people thought the Atari 2600 could ever do, right? You had two joysticks. Remember that? You got one joystick for Indiana Jones and one for your inventory. It's crazy. But this is the first game that he did for the Atari 2600, which somebody ported to the Commodore 64. I had no idea this had ever been done. This is the first, we got a cool intro to go with this one, too. The man, of course, as some of you guys mentioned in the chat, is Howard Scott Warshaw, which, by the way, I have a autographed copy of this cartridge from the man himself. And he has been making a living, I wouldn't say making a living, but he has been milking Atari. He did Once Upon Atari. He did a book. He did a video series. He's now done another book. He has been talking about his days in Atari ever since he worked for Atari. Which, good for him. And he's an interesting dude. But yeah, lots of good stuff from Howard Scott Warshaw. This is it says TRSi. We've got this cool logo here for Yars Revenge. I don't see a year on this. I don't know when this was done, but the official name for this is Yars Revenge. So it's not it's not really Yars Revenge. It's Yars Revenge. Do we want unlimited lives? No. Do we want the destroyer missile doesn't move? No, that would be cheating. And the base doesn't get swirl. Oh, get a swirl. No. I want to play Yars Revenge. Look at that graphics on Yars Revenge. Code, sound effects, spells in, TRSi, Oxy. There's a high score list. When it comes back around, I didn't see where the year. 2011. So yeah, there we go. Thanks. So it's our Yar looks a little different than the one from the Atari. The swirl flies kind of faster. Kind of gonna. I like that sound. Oh. You'll notice that the sound changes when we go in this in the barrier. That's kind of cool. Let's see if we can hit this dude with a missile. Oh. That was cool. Alright, let's take this out. Let's take this home real quick. The missile fires... There we go. Now, of course, this is the second level, which has the spinning thing. This one, I tried this earlier, and I had to basically... I had to destroy, like, the whole thing before I was able to get him. Now, you can hit the swirl... I forgot what it's called. What's the quotal? Is that what it's called? If you're good, you can hit it with the missile. But you got to be pretty good. It's pretty hard on this one. I'm going to try it. Touchdown! And then those are the that's basically the two levels of Yars Revenge. Rinse and repeat. You can get a missile by touching the little dude in there, or by pecking at your... That's a cool sound effect. So you can go over here and go tick, 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 get a little missile. Let's see if we can... I don't have time to do that. Come on now. Boom! Oh, Amigo Aaron says he's got a video coming out on Friday of the new Atari Recharged games. I haven't seen those, so I would like to see that. Hey, Aaron, while you're in the chat, give us the info on Amigathon. When is that going to be? And I think I owe Boat a sponsorship. That was my first death, which is not bad. Let's go over here and get us a missile. Let's take this one home, baby. Oh, I missed it. I got a little bravado with the old Yar there. Yeah, maybe it's just because I haven't played this one as much, but it's a little harder to time the missile on this one. It just has just slightly different. There it is. Amigathon is this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. So you might want to go ahead and become friends with your local DoorDash guy. Oh boy. And just let them know you're going to have 3 meals delivered on Saturday, because you are going to be sitting in front of the computer watching Amigathon. And Amigathon is not just a thing where, well, that guy's going fast now, where some guys get together and play games for no reason. They are getting together to raise money for the Children's Network. And Aaron mentioned a money the other day. He just mentioned it. So far, they have raised, over the years, more than $30,000, which is, I mean, all kidding aside, like that's just super awesome. I mean, that is, I mean, if we're not doing this, I mean, if we could help kids by doing, you know, the stuff that we're doing, you know, it's just amazing. So, you know, you can get on there, you can give $5, you can give $50, you can give $500. So if you give them $500, I got a Patreon to mention to you. It's called Patreon.com/Robo here, but, yeah, if you, and one of the things that Aaron always stresses is that the money, you know, for this stuff, it goes right to the source, right? Like it's not going to anybody on the stream. It's not going through anybody's hands. It goes straight to them, and then it goes straight to the kids. It's definitely a good cause. So I don't know what all the guys have got in store, but I definitely enjoy it every year. They did 1 year where they did it for 24 hours. And my buddy Jeff Steel Rat and I, we got to do it for a couple hours. It was so much fun, and I felt really lucky to just be able to contribute and give back a little bit, you know what I mean? So, but you don't got to be the guy doing the streaming. All you got to do is get on there and, and that's how it's done! Get on there, watch some games, participate, you know, get in a conversation, and help out some kids, and that's all for a good cause, like literally for a good cause. So, all right, we're going. Oh, look at that! Why are things changing colors now over here in Yarland? You know, I'm sure most people know this. It's like the trivia fact. I mean, the trivia facts about Atari games are so old that they're not like everybody knows them, you know. But was it the president of Atari at the time was Ray Kassar, and so Howard. Oh, I don't have a missile. Oh boy, you're a little aggressive. Oh. And so, oh, where'd my thing go? I lost my thing. Oh no. Boom. And so, Yar is Ray backwards. That's where the name Yar comes from. And also, because I'm an English major, you know what? I try to be one of those non-jerky English majors. I don't like it when people like correct people. You know what I mean? Like I'm not that kind of guy. Oh, I almost double dipped him and got him there. Beep beep beep. Oh, come on, get out of that. You can't fire your missile, the ion cannon, when you're in the zone there. Oh boy. Oh, that was a close one. The other trivia fact, which is not the case on this one, which is one of my favorite Atari trivia facts, is that the static bar there, the old safe zone on the original Atari, was the code of the game. It's the code of the game. There we go. Oh, look at that! Then it was gone. I shot and nobody was home. Oh no. Which is one of my favorite Atari things. By the way, a lot of these facts came from Racing the Beam. Racing the Beam covers, if you haven't read that book, it covers a lot about Pitfall. It covers Yars Revenge. It has all kinds of little, like, great stories behind the coding of a lot of the old classic, oh man, Atari games. Was that Oram I saw in here? Oh my gosh. I'm glad to see Oram's out of prison. Gets to come join us on some streams. Oram, I hope that you're able to make it to another Boat Fest one of these days. It was such a good time hanging out with you, and I'm really looking forward to Boat Fest. I think we should have Boat Fest next week if we could just. It won't be official, but if everybody, I'll give everybody Aaron's address, and we could all just surprise him and show up at his house. Man, I'm doing really good at Yars Revenge. I'm not that good at Yars Revenge. All right, here we go. Oh, that was the old double trade-off. Is that the end? No, one last guy here. Oh no, bad timing. I like that. It's like a little chipmunk. All right, let's get this dude. Oh, oh, Oram, you're planning on coming? That's awesome. I know everybody. Man, this dude's going fast now. It'll be good to see you. Oh man, that thing's going fast now too. Good lord. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, this is my new plan. Oh, I shot myself! Oh no! I shot myself! I thought that was my last guy, but I got an extra guy. Alright. Watch out. Come on, Yar. So anyway, what I was gonna say is the Yars were all the people. Like if you say humans, plural. Yars is plural. So the name of the game is Yars, and it's Y-A-R-S apostrophe. It's not Y-A-R apostrophe S. And so that was the case for a long time, and then they made a sequel, and the sequel is Yar one guy. Y-A-R apostrophe S. So the original is Y-A-R-S apostrophe. And that's literally why I said I'm not one of those pedantic English majors who correct stuff. I mentioned it more as a trivia fact. Okay, now this is going crazy. And by the way, this is, I hope somebody's recording this. This is oh boy. My best game of Yars Revenge ever. Yeah, look at that guy. Come on. Get on my back. Oh! Oh boy. Hyman. Give me a missile. Alright, here we go. Oh, that was bad timing. No part of that was good. I don't even have time to sit here and shoot the thing. No! God! I didn't know the game got this fast. Come on. I mean, eventually that thing's going to be as fast as I am. Give me a missile. Okay. Oh, good job. Good job. That's why.
Oh, yes.
Boy, a guy adds one special effect and he uses it over and over. All right, well, that's our run. That's 7 Atari 2600 games that were not just ported to the Commodore 64, but oh, look at that, first place. It says down there, first place. Oh, that's the only score that's on the thing. So there you go, Yars Revenge. If you know, I did this last week. If you're on the Patreon, and I mean, I'm not like, oh, you got to pay for this. It's just a place for me to put it. But if anybody else wants it, you know what I'll do? I'll put it on the Patreon. I'll also put it on the Amigos Discord. But I can zip all these games up and put them in a zip file. They're all out there and they're all available. But if you want to just have them all in one spot, I can make that happen. So.